so we've gone through a few punches, a bit of movement and footwork, and we're going to bring it together into a combination. Okay, first of all, we just want to get into our stance. So if we're orthodox, left foot in front, right foot, slight angle, soft knees, bend the knees, elbows nice and tucked in into that rib cage, hands against that chin, eyes looking front, making sure we can see still. First of all, we're going to start with footwork, okay? Footwork is very simple. We're just going to lead with our front foot, go forwards, and come up, follow with the back foot, okay? Opposite foot. Front foot, back foot. So you speed up for me. Let's go front foot, back foot, okay? And go backwards for me. Just do one step forward and one step back. Good. Make sure the gap is nice and spaced out. We don't want to be too together because then our balance goes off. We don't be too wide because then our balance goes off again, and our opponent can do whatever they want. Okay. So again, keep those elbows nice and tight, soft knees, little step forward, following that back foot. Good. And go backwards. Good. So that's the footwork. After, it's going to be a jab. Okay. So jab, left hand. Again, in our stance, nice and snappy, going forward. Left hand coming forward. Snappy, snappy. Don't. Nice and straight arm until the end, okay? Palm down when we finish. Nice and snappy, nice and snappy. So if you want to do, just take a step forward and jab and come back from there, okay? So if you do that, don't. Try not to keep it nice and controlled. Even though you're doing explosive, still controlled. Okay, so just come forwards one step and then jab. Good, and then go backwards. And again. Good. Nice forwards, outwards. Eyes looking forwards at your opponent, okay? Just one more time for me. Forward, jab. That's it, go back. After that jab, we're going to add a cross. That'll be our right hand after, okay? Just to demonstrate beforehand. And our stance again, always in that stance to protect ourselves. Going forwards, jab. Bring that back, cross. We want to make sure that hip, knee, and feet are all lined together when we come around with that cross, okay? Bringing that round with that cross. Talking your foot into the ground. Left hand stays up here for the cross. If we're jabbing, our right hand stays up here, okay? Always protecting the other side. Just demonstrate again. In our stance, back, start position, coming forward, jab, cross, twisting, okay? Just try and practice that for me. So, just do one step for me. So just go backwards, all the way, just take one step, okay? One step forwards. So jab, cross, and just take a step back. Again, eyes up always. Tuck those elbows in, nice and tight. Okay, nice step forward, jab, cross, and backwards. And again, jab, say. Slow it down, slow it down. So just go back to basics. So just do the jab. Good. Come back. Make sure that back foot is planted. Okay, even though it's at an angle, still plant it onto the ground. So just go backwards for me. Take a step forward and jab. Jab, and go backwards. Now this time, forwards, jab, cross. Okay? That's it. Really twisting our foot. Forward of the foot is going to be in the ground, twisting it in there, pushing it in there into the ground, okay? So just come do it again. Jab, cross. Good. Always looking at me, don't turn your head, otherwise you can't see what your box is doing against you, okay? After that cross, we are going to add the slip to the right. Okay, so come forwards, jab, cross, still doing everything that we did before, protect your face, twisting those hips. Then after you bring it back, you slip into the right. So there's a flexion in the hip movement, very explosive. You're bringing that left shoulder down to that right hip. No bending in those knees, okay? So bring in. So it's going to be your left shoulder down to your right hip, okay? With those eyes always looking at me. So if I just demonstrate for you, good. Forwards, jab, cross, and slip into the right. See how I bring that shoulder down? My eyes are still on you, my legs are still the way they were. Okay, all about the flexion in the hip. Okay, so we start off where we began before. So we're going to do one step forward and a jab. Good, and take a step back. This time, step forward, jab, cross. So do that for me. Jab, cross. Okay, nice and straight. Okay, you're aiming for that. You're aiming for that opponent's face in the middle. Okay, don't want to be coming across here. It's not going to hit anything. So just go back. Do it again. Just forward, jab, cross. Jab, cross. Good. Go back. This time, jab, cross, and then a slip. Use that left shoulder down to that right hip, okay? Step forward, jab, cross, and then slip to the, so you're going to be slipping to the right, okay? This shoulder coming down to this right hip, okay? But keep that head up and eyes up, okay? So go back to the beginning. So step forward, jab, cross, and then a slip to the right. A slip. Only keep that head up, eyes always looking at me. If you look away, your box is just going to, you can do whatever they want and hit you, okay? So go back, take a step back, so forwards, jab, cross, and then slip to your right, looking at me, better, better. Try and keep those knees not as bent, okay? But what about the flexion in that hip, okay? And let's go again. Forward, jab, cross, and slip to that right. A bit more of that left shoulder, forwards, down, to that right hip, keep that head up. Okay, so go backwards, go forwards, jump, cross, slip to the right. Good, better, just still keep those eyes looking at me always, okay? So if I just demonstrate again, so forward, jump, cross, bringing that hip, and then bringing that left shoulder down. I'm still looking at you the entire time. I never look away. Never look away from your opponent, okay? And a simple movement back, okay? Let's go again, keep those elbows nice and tight. Good. Relax those shoulders. Jab, cross, slip to the right. Better, better. Try and still. Those knees, keep them where they are. All about the flexion in the hip. Let's go again. Couple more times for me, okay? Jab, cross, better, and go backwards. One more time. Jab, cross, better, and then backwards.